بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And welcome back to the Ramadan Hadith of the Day series, sponsored by WBIMA Muslim Talk Radio, the Muslim voice around the world. I'm your host for this series, Al-Ustadh Yusuf Jabber, the Executive Director of the Arabic Language Institute. And today we are on Hadith number 12. And it reads, وعن عائشة رضي الله تعالى عنها قالت كان النبي يقبل وهو صائم ويباشر وهو صائم ولكنه كان أملككم لإربه. Right, and the translation of the hadith of the day is on the authority of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her. She said that the Prophet ﷺ used to kiss while he was fasting. And he used to embrace or hug while he was fasting. However, he was the one that possessed, or he was able to control himself the most. Or he was able to control his desires the most. Right, so we're going to begin with the abstraction of all of the asma, the new nouns from this particular hadith. And the first one is ad-damir al-munfasil, an independent pronoun. Huwa. Huwa. He. Right? And the dual for huwa is huma. Huma. And the plural is whom. Whom. They. Right? Our next new noun is actually ism tafdil. It is a comparative or a superlative. And we discussed this once in a previous hadith concerning the superlative. Amlaku. Amlaku. The one who possesses the most, or the one who controls the most. And our last noun is irbun. Irbun. Meaning desires. Meaning desires. Irbun. Moving right along, our new verbs, al-af'al. The first one is qabbala. Qabbala is actually on form 2. Because it has the shadda. Right? Fa'ala. Right? And qabbala means to kiss. Right? And the mudari is yuqabbilu. Right? And the amr is qabbil. Qabbil. Right? And the masdar for this form is a taqbil. A taqbil. A taqbil. Right? However, al-qubla is used most often. Al-qubla. Our next verb is actually a form 3 verb, fa'ala, right, which is bashara, right, bashara. And bashara means to be, to touch, right, skin, the skin. And it has various meanings. It can mean to embrace, meaning to hug, or it can mean like to touch, to fandu, as well. And the last meaning that it can mean is to actually have intercourse with one's spouse. And the mudari is yubashiru. Yubashiru. Right? And the command fil amr is bashir. right? And the masdar, the verbal noun, is al-mubashara. Mubashara. Right? Now, we have one new harf that we will introduce in this hadith. Right? And this harf is lakinna. Lakinna. However, but, or rather. And lakinna is actually min akhawat inna. It is from the sisters of inna. Right? And we covered inna and anna, and this is also a sister of inna, lakinna, meaning but, rather, however, so forth, and so on. Right? And sometimes you will see lakinna having a dagger alif written between, or right after the lam. Right? And this is a rule of writing in the Arabic language, a rule of imla. Meaning that this alif, it is pronounced, however, it is not written. Right? It is pronounced, but it is not written. So we're actually saying lakinna, right? But we do not write the alif. Now, moving on to some of the grammar, the explanation of the hadith. Right, we have the conjunction harful atf, wa, an harful jar, preposition, and the object of the preposition, the ism majroor, is Aishata. Right, and it is majroor, genitive, but its sign, it is fatha. Right, because Aisha, it is mamnu min asarf. It is an indeclinable noun. Right, not taking tanween and not taking the kasra. Qalat, it is fi'l madi, right? It is the past tense verb, right? And the fa'il, the doer of this verb, it is implied here. She said. Kana, is fi'l madi, right? It is past tense verb, right? And nabiyyu, is the fa'il. It is the doer of the verb, or actually the ism kana, the subject of kana, right? In this marfu, it is nominative, and the basic sign of a nominative noun is dhamma, right? Yuqabbilu fi'l mudari, present tense verb, marfu, it is nominative, and the sign is dhamma. Now, and it is also considered the khabaru, kana, the subject, or the predicate, of kana. Wa huwa sa'imun, right? Wa huwa sa'imun. This wow here, it is not a wow atf. It is not a conjunction. It is called wow al-haliyya, right? This is a wow of a condition or a circumstance, meaning that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used to kiss, but when wow, he was fasting, wow, he was fasting. Right, so we can isolate what who was sawing. Right, this is based on the condition of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When did he used to do this? While he was in the state of fasting. Right, so this is wow al-haliyya, the wow of circumstance. Right, and then we have huwa. Huwa is the mubtada. It is the subject of a nominal sentence. Right, and the khabar, the predicate, is sa'imun. It is marfu, nominative, and the basis sign of a nominative noun, is dhamma. We have wow here, which is actually an atf. This is a conjunction. Right, yubashiru fi'l mudari, present tense verb, marfu, right, and this nominative, and the basis sign of a nominative noun is dhamma. Right, and again we see wa huwa sa'im. Right, this wow, this is a wow haliyya, based on a circumstance. Right, he was in this state or this condition. Again, huwa mubtada and sa'im khabar. Wa is the conjunction. Lakinna is from the sisters of inna. Right, and it is considered a harf. Right, the who here is what we call the ismu lakinna, the subject of lakinna, right? And kana is the khabr lakinna. It is the predicate of lakinna. And kana is also fi'l madi, is past tense, right? And the fa'il is implied. The door of this is implied, or actually the ismu kana, it is implied. The subject of kana is implied. Huwa, right? Amlaka, it is khabru kana. It is the predicate of kana. And the predicate of kana is always mansub, right? And the basic sign of a mansub noun, is fatha, right? Amlaka is also mudaf. It is the first word of a compound, right? And the second word of the compound, mudafun ilayhi, is the attached pronoun, kum, right? Li harful jar, and irbi is the ism majrur, right? It is the object of the preposition li, right? And it is majrur, it is genitive, and the basic sign of a genitive noun is kasra. However, irbi is also mudaf, the first word of a compound, and the mudafun ilay, the second word of the compound, is also an attached pronoun, actually who, right? Who. However, we said that the who becomes he if there is a kasra that precedes it, or a ya that precedes it, that changes it, for ease of pronunciation. Right? So this is the grammatical analysis, and now we're going to the basic meaning of this particular hadith. That the Prophet ﷺ, that he used to kiss, and he also used to embrace his wife or his wives while he was fasting, right? Meaning that it is permissible for us to kiss and embrace our wives or our husbands while we are in the state of fasting. However, the Prophet ﷺ, he was able to control his desires more so than any one of us, right? So if we are unable to control our desires, right? If we feel some type of sensation when we kiss or when we embrace our spouses, then it is makruh. It is considered detestable for this person. However, for someone that is able to control their desires, and they just giving their spouse a kiss because they haven't seen them all day, or a hug because they haven't seen them all day, this is permissible if you're able to control your desires and your sensations. Again, thank you for tuning in to the Ramadan series, Ramadan Hadith of the day. I'm your host, Ustaz Yusuf Jabber of the Arabic Language Institute in Newark, New Jersey. And this program is sponsored by WBIMA Muslim Talk Radio, the Muslim voice around the world. Visit our websites, www.muslimbureau.us, www.arabicinstitute.us. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.